it's honestly become kind of overwhelming. I went from 4 subscribers 2 weeks ago to I have like well over 70 now.
In 2 weeks?
And like, yeah, in 2 weeks.
So what changed?
It's like the last year I spent learning how to work for myself. I started learning how to get comfortable in front of the camera. I started learning how to get comfortable engaging with my customers. I started learning how to take care of myself in this industry. Because like one thing I found early on, my girlfriend that I worked with, she eventually started believing me. Like she would want to just keep trucking. Like didn't matter what happened. Like we got to make our money. I'm like, no, no, no. Something happened. The mood's all off now. We're going to go on a break. We're going to take, whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, we're going to watch some TV, we're going to snuggle. And then when we're ready to come back, we're going to do way better. Because like the energy has to be there. So once you realize like my mental is fucked right now, I need a break. You got to take the break. You got to take care of yourself. Like when you are the product, like you have to maintain the product. When I started, I had no experience with video editing or photo editing or even like videotaping or photographing myself, honestly. Like I'm really not, it's funny, like I'm really not one to take many like nudes or anything like that. So I never really had like a backlog to be like, oh, let me, so it's always like an effort to do the photo shoot. So it always kind of felt overwhelming. On like every one of those steps and bits I had slowly done over the course of the last year. And just like in the last few weeks, it was able to kind of all come together. And especially since like I felt guilty because like I had literally posted nothing on my OnlyFans for like 4 or 5 months or something like that. And then suddenly I was getting subs because like I was on my girlfriend's account. And I was like, well, shit, I have like these 4 subscribers. Like they paid for this. I should give them something. Like I felt bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And once I started posting like every day, like because it forced me to get more creative, like I was like, okay, I guess I'll learn how to make an Instagram reel. And some of my early ones are like, gosh, I still think they're cringy. I don't really get that format. But like force myself to do it once with something that's just following a trend. And then like you keep doing another one, you get like, oh, well, this would be kind of a fun idea. And since you did all like the dumb shit beforehand, like now you actually have some know-how on how to cut together what you actually want to do. You're getting more ideas. So then like my personality comes out more. And I would say in the last 2 weeks, I went like it's honestly become kind of overwhelming. I went from 4 subscribers 2 weeks ago to I have like well over 70 now.
In 2 weeks?
And like, yeah, in 2 weeks. And that's not counting like, I'm just finally got approved on like Fansly, like starting to grow that, working on growing out my Instagram and Twitter and going to focus on TikTok eventually. But video content like that is just like, I'm like, I'll get around to it. I'll figure that out eventually. Went on, met some other people online that were doing similar stuff. Decided to take an impromptu trip to go visit one of them. And that's what I'm doing this week is that, me and another creator are working together and we've made some like incredible content and like learning how to edit it together. And also now I'm selling the videos, like, the 15-minute videos that we made together that I edited and made teasers for. They're selling great. And I'm like, oh shit, I can fucking do this. Like, let's go. And I don't know, it's more fun now too, because like one, I still have my like don't have to do it right now. I can turn down people if I don't want to do it. And I don't worry about it. Like if I don't want to do something, I'm just gonna say no. Like I don't care. Or like on Reddit's like started refusing to post in certain subreddits that like I thought were disrespectful or reductionist, and that's working out a-okay and fine because like the people, it means like also now like when I started, I felt like I was changing myself for my audience, and that was really reductionist and like dehumanizing. And now I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be me. And now I'm building an audience that really just like is like wants like my energy, and it allows me to like do things that are just like my own like off the wall. Like half the time on OnlyFans, I'm talking to my fans about like One Piece or video games and stuff like that now. Like, I'll probably open a Discord channel soon so we can like do watch parties or like play video games together or something like that.
So again, to go back, like you said, it all came together. You had,
Right.
you had all that experience. The experience came in, and also like your mental state,
Yes.
right? Like that's it. Your
Yeah, you got
experience
to
came
protect
in,
that.
your mental, and like you just like basically you just said, fuck it, and I'm just gonna be me and
Mm-hmm.
just do it.
Yep.
And
Yeah, and people
I mean, to
responded.
simplify, I mean, that's just simplifying it. You know
Oh
what I
no,
mean? Because
by all
that's
means simplify. I
it's
can be
well, no, that's
very verbose.
simplifying it. Well, no, that's simplifying it because like that takes a lot of work, like you said, like
Yeah.
like getting to editing and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like it's one of those things that people like, like it's common now for people to say like, oh, sex work is work. but I still don't think they really understand like what the work is. Like most of my time is spent networking and editing and marketing and stuff like that. Like it's all like keeping up with your online presence and your brand.
And
Like I really only need to shoot video like once, like 2 hours once a week, maybe.
yes, that's a big thing, I think. Like people don't realize, like the majority of your time is doing
Yeah,
exactly what you said, like the
right.
marketing and, learning how
Yeah,
to edit videos, for
yeah.
each platform, which is a huge pain in
Exactly.
the
Yeah, you gotta
ass.
learn each platform. Like, I would am mostly active on Reddit, Instagram, and Twitter. But honestly, I only really like, because I'm a longtime Reddit user. I understand Reddit, so that's where my energy goes. But Reddit, if you don't know, Reddit is the most esoteric and difficult to work with social media ever to figure out how to get started with. I just was lucky because I knew it. But one thing I'd also recommend is like I took a poll. Like once I started saw people coming in, I put a poll on and pinned it to figure out where people were coming from. And it was for me, it was all Reddit. It was like Reddit and a few people from back in my Chaturbate days, which I'll probably go back to. I've got some fun ideas for it. Like I just gotta get my setup going again.
So real quick, what is like, do you have a main platform? Is
My main platform right now is OnlyFans, but I do want to get back to streaming because like really like what I thrive on is like the very sociable, personable girl next door vibe. And like that's my favorite part too is interacting with the people that like me. Like that's like my best times on Chatterbait were always when we were just talking. What I probably really want to do is I want to start doing streams directly to my OnlyFans because it gives me a lot more flexibility. Me and my girlfriend used to play like Bloodborne when we were bored on Chatterbait, but we couldn't stream it because you can't do that on Chatterbait. But people would want to see it all the time. I'm like, well, why don't I just stream on Chatterbait for a couple hours and then have an after show where they can just hang out with me while like I game or like do whatever on my OnlyFans afterwards and kind of treat like Chatterbait as something I do like once, maybe twice a week to like meet new people and draw them in. But then like the real time to like hang out and like get more creative or fun for like based on like a smaller community that's already invested, we'll do on like my personal platform.
so wait a minute. Wait, get back to because like in the last 2 weeks, you said everything blew up and that's on OnlyFans, right?
That's on OnlyFans right now.
Okay. So what was it, a certain post that like started everything
Yeah,
rolling or
I don't really know exactly if it was a specific post. I think it was actually weirdly enough more of my safe for work stuff on Reddit because like I started with like only doing like posting like in like all the porn subreddits and like I did okay. It's tricky because I want to like not overwhelm the spaces with like sex work, but like in a lot of like transgender like beauty subreddits and stuff like that. There were like several that I started posting there, and that's really when I saw things really picking up. It was like from
it,
like cutesy pictures of me of like just like looking like cute and fun and like having a nice time in like fun outfits
on
um
Reddit?
on Reddit.
On
Yeah.
Reddit,
And
and that brought people over to your
yeah, because
OnlyFans?
people would want to see more of me and then they'd go to my like my profile on Reddit and then they'd see the not safe for work stuff and they'd be like, oh my gosh, she's like the more I leaned into fun and sexy at the same time, the more success I saw. Like, yeah, the more things I do that's me having fun, the better I'm doing. And so like I'm just gonna start like I'm starting just to get goofier with it. Like I know like some of the videos I want to start working on once I get home is like I'm gonna do like bookshelf videos, like just like going through like all my bookshelves and nerding out about them. I've already teased that to people and they're excited to see it. Like I might probably do like a safe work version, then also like have a version where I'm in it and less clothes.
Right.
But like
Yeah. Yeah.
at the end of the day, like that seems to be what's working for me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I could really see like as long as the sex part's fun for me, I'm gonna keep doing it. But I could easily see a point where like I could easily just like be doing like YouTube and like Twitch and stuff like that and be doing just fine.
Do you ever feel like guilt, like, ah, man, like I hope they don't think I'm like faking or like, because I'm trying to be
Yeah,
genuine. Like,
yeah, like
never.
yeah, it crosses my mind. I tried to pretend a lot more when I first started. Like I wanted to have more of a persona, and I found that it just really doesn't work for me. Like there's a few elements of my life that I try to keep just to myself, just for keep work and life separate. I find that once people actually pay you and go to OnlyFans or like are paying you on Chaturbate, they kind of know what's going on. Like it pains me because I really want to talk to everyone, but I've really gotten to the point like if you're not paying me or catching my interest, like if you message me on Reddit and you get my interest, yeah, I'll talk to you. It's the people that aren't paying that I think they think that that's something. Like, it's weird. People will treat it like it's a dating. I've had to tell people like they'll ask like, "Oh, can I be your boyfriend? Can I take you on a date?" I'm like, "No. What are you doing trying to matchmake on porn subreddits? Like, this isn't a dating site. I'm trying to make money. This is my job, motherfucker."
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on our social media below. And if you like our content, become a YouTube member or join our Patreon to get special perks like members-only videos and live streams, insider info, our private Discord, and much more. See you fly honeys on the next video.